Your real estate success boils down, I believe, to two things that are the most important in order for you to grow and achieve success in this business. I got into the business in 2017. I got nowhere to go. I closed all the business, the whole business I was doing before I got into real estate. I sold everything. I got into real estate and I started learning this industry. I was going in full time right away. I had no chance but to succeed. I had no way to go. I had to figure out what works and I had to do it. And in the beginning, I decided to start making calls, and it was cold calls, and I didn't know how to do them. I was bad at it. Started learning how to do them. And I never got into being great in the first couple of years, and I started doing some businesses, but I already started learning it. And I was reading a lot of books, listened to a bunch of podcasts, all the YouTube videos, absorbing all the information I could. And I started growing. In 2017, I sold only 2 homes. 2018, I sold 16 homes. 19, I sold 36. 20, I sold 64, and then 132, and then 222. Now we have a broker, so that's not just me. Now it produces. There's more agents that are involved in these transactions, but saying all this, I think that the most important things are, number one is a commitment. Because when I got into the business in 2017, I committed. There's no way. I have to do this. If this doesn't work out, then who am I? I can't even get anything done if this doesn't work out. And number 2 was confidence. In my 3rd week in the business, I got on the radio. In my 4th or maybe 5th week of the business, I started making cold calls and telling people that I'm going to be able to sell their house. I had no right, I had no business to say that. But I was doing it because why? Because I became confident. I'm like, I have to do this. It has to happen here first until the universe realizes this kid knows how to do it. Kid or girl or whoever is trying to make it happen has to figure out that and put that in the head first, and then the universe will recognize it, and then the universe will project that into the reality. So commitment and confidence, everything you do will go back into that. So if you're like, maybe, this real estate gig will work out, maybe not. Maybe it will not. But if you put your head down and like, I have to make this happen, you will find a way. Either that's cold calls, content, knocking doors, Facebook, Instagram, shaking hands. Whatever you do, open houses, whatever you guys do, you're gonna figure it out. Everything works. Everything works. Farming works. Mailers work. Billboards work. Everything works. But you have to commit and you have to stick with it. That's the big piece of commitment. You stick and wait and being patient. Confidence is when somebody's asking you a question and you're being not, I don't know, or shaking head, or maybe I'm not sure. You're just saying stuff because also what is happening then? You start reading because you committed, and because you committed and you're reading articles, now you're more knowledgeable, and that's where the confidence comes. So everything you're going to do boils down to commitment and confidence. As soon as you realize that, as soon as you do that, you become best and you start growing. All right, let's go.